everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer, and welcome to a new game of Marvel United. Today I am taking on M.O.D.O.K. He is a new villain. I haven't fought him before. It does have a special setup. It says to take the preparation card, which is... where did I put it? Oh, this one, preparation card. It says to shuffle this deck. This is his. This is the M.O.D.O.K. Master Plan deck. You shuffle it up, and then you have to place that card on the top, which means it will be the first card drawn. So it says place it on the top of the deck. So there it is. I've gone ahead and set up the locations. The M.O.D.O.K. has three allies: Chameleon, Living Laser, and Spot. Each of them have 4 health. M.O.D.O.K. starts with 7 health for a 3-player game. Let me flip this over. 3-player meaning I'm running 3 heroes. Let's see, what else? He has a special rule. It says when M.O.D.O.K. has to flip a hero card, take the face-up hero card closest to the start of the storyline and flip it face down. Face-down cards are treated as blank. When he does a BAM ability, he will flip a hero card. This becomes important. It says the heroes lose if all hero cards in the storyline are face down. So there's different ways to lose. One, I can go down to 0 hand size. That's a lose. If we burn through the entire master plan deck, that's a lose. And then, of course, if all the hero cards in the storyline are face down, I lose. So in this game, I am going to be playing Winter Soldier, Captain Marvel, and Thor. So I need to shuffle these decks up real good. I've played Thor before, but I've never played Winter Soldier or Captain Marvel, so I'm not real sure how their decks play in this game. But I play this with my sons. They don't want to be on camera, so that's why I do a solo game. They do like this game. It's fun. I like it. It's not my go-to game, but I do enjoy it as a solo game just because it's fast, it's easy, and it's set in the Marvel universe, and I have certain favorite heroes, certain favorite villains, and there's like over 200 heroes and villains in this game now. This game's been out for a while. They do a lot of Kickstarters, and there's been a lot of extra models and stuff. I only have about, I don't know, maybe 20 or 30 heroes and about 10 villains. I pick the ones I want, and I'm sort of done. I'm not really investing anymore in this game. So, but I still have some to paint. So I just got M.O.D.O.K. painted, and I got Captain Marvel and Winter Soldier painted. So that's why I'm playing with them today. All right, the locations: Avengers Tower, New York Police Station, Avengers Mansion, S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier, Stark Labs, and S.H.I.E.L.D. Headquarters. What we have to do is we roll for where M.O.D.O.K. will start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I rolled a 2. He will start at New York Police Headquarters. My heroes start at the opposite. Now, it did say there was a special rule. It said if the psionic power threat card, that's that one, is in the hero's starting, swap it. So it's not. It's actually at M.O.D.O.K.'s place. All right, in this game, you start by drawing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I start with 5 cards in my hand, and then at the start of each hero's turn, and I take 3 turns, then the villain gets a turn, I'll draw a card. So until I take damage, I should always have 5 cards in my hand when my turn ends and M.O.D.O.K. takes a turn. But in this game, M.O.D.O.K. always goes, or the enemy always goes first. So we flip up the card, which we know is a preparation card. It has an asterisk on it. It says preparation, move M.O.D.O.K. to the hero's starting location. So he actually starts where I am, but he doesn't do anything. That card just starts the process. And now it is my turn. All right, I have my 5, and I'm going to take 3 turns. So for each turn, I'll draw a card. So first turn, I draw this, and let's see what we got. Now on this one, I have Technopathy says, heroes lose all their action tokens on a BAM ability. If they have none or wish to keep them, flip 2 hero cards. So you got to flip 2 in the timeline. First thing we need to do is get away from M.O.D.O.K. because when he does a BAM ability, it does a lot of bad stuff. So I don't want that. And by the way, I forgot the overflow. If one or more tokens can't be added, flip a hero. So anytime I have to add either a thug or a civilian to a location, and I can't. I have to flip a card. So let's go ahead and see if we can get these guys moving. Now, if you haven't watched any previous games, you probably want to go watch them because I explain the rules a lot better there. But in this one, I'm going to go real simple. I need to get moving. So I'm going to get Thor moving. He's going to play a move and a star. Let's move him here. He'll move. And with a star, he'll place a star 1 out of 3 on this card, and his turn is done. Now, after the first round, every hero played will get their actions plus the previous card. So whoever I play next is going to get a move, a star, and whatever's on their card. It's the second turn, so I draw another card. Captain Marvel, I could get her moving with this move, and she has 2 stars, which would complete this card. Let's do that. She will move, and 2 stars, well, actually she has 3 stars, so she can rescue a civilian with 1 star, and with her other 2, she'll put 2 on here, which ends this card, which means I successfully cleared an event, and that is her turn. I have 5 in my hand. I'll draw another card. And the only one I have left here with M.O.D.O.K is Winter Soldier. Do I have a move card? I don't. I do not have a move card for him, which is unfortunate. He will not inherit this move, so he's going to be stuck there. So I might as well do as much as I can. Let's see. There's 3 punches against a single, and we don't want that one. Gain 2 punches, and I could use those to do that. Remember, I can't hurt M.O.D.O.K until I've cleared at least 2 of these 3 cards. Rescue civilians, clear threats, defeat thugs. It takes 9 thugs defeated to move this card, 9 to get the rescue civilians card gone, and 4 threats cleared to get this card done. And you can do them in any order. All right, so let me do this one. Winter Soldier will play. He will inherit 2 stars. So he'll put 2 stars on this card. And he also gets 2 punch tokens. And these are wild. I can use them for any hero. And there's 2 thugs on here. So I'll go ahead and use 1 on his card to defeat this one. And I'll use another token to defeat this one. And that is the end of my turn. I have 5 in my hand, which is correct. I've taken no damage, and that is the end of my turn. So what we do is we place these in the timeline. They go on top of the M.O.D.O.K card revealed like this, and I put them up top. That's the timeline. And now it is M.O.D.O.K's turn. So we draw a card. He will not move, 0. He does a BAM. That's what I didn't want. And super intelligence. Accelerate the next villain turn by 1 card. Accelerate the next. So he's going to reveal another card. Wow. That's not good. Okay, so let's do the BAM ability. The BAM ability says flip a hero card. Now remember, you flip the one closest to the top of the timeline. This is the top of the timeline. So this card gets flipped. And it is basically empty. Can't do anything about it. And super intelligence, it says we accelerate by 1 card, so we take another card. He's going to move 2. 1, 2. Now this one, he didn't place any tokens, but this one is. He does a BAM ability, so we flip another card. Man. And the Thor card gets flipped. So remember, once they're all flipped, I lose. So this is not good. It says, when M.O.D.O.K flips a card, take it up closest to the start down. The heroes lose if all hero cards in the short line. So what's bad right now is, if there was something that triggered another card to be flipped, this is the last card on the timeline currently, and if it flipped, I would lose. So thankfully, it's still in good shape. All right, and then we're going to place 1 enemy or 1 thug here, 2 on his current location, which is not an overflow, and then 1 there. So these are maxed out. This one's maxed out. It's got 4, and this one's got 3. We need to get up there and clear those. And now it is my turn. So this comes up here, and I draw a card. It's my turn. Let me think. I got a Captain Marvel, 2 winners, 3 Captain Marvels, and 1 Thor. Now I'm going to inherit this punch. You don't inherit this special, but you just the ability, which is a punch. So we need to get up there and clear. Do I have any moves? I've got 1 move. I've got 2 wilds for Captain Marvel. That would get her up there, but she doesn't do anything. So I need to get Thor. All right, Thor could do 3 against a single enemy at his location. He can move here where Spot is, and he could punch for 3 damage on her. She's got 4. Let's do that. I'm going to play Thor. Thor will move, and he gets 3 punches against a single enemy. This has 4, and he only gets 3, but I'll burn this extra token that I just got last turn, and that is 4, and I defeated him. And then this goes away. So 2 threats cleared, not bad. At the end of the turn, you may draw cards until you have 3 in your hand. Well, I have 5, so it's not going to work. And by the way, end of turn, you may move to any other location. I forgot to do that. I cleared this when I should have done that, but that's okay. Thor went, and he's got to move. So now what I could do, I could play Captain Marvel with 2 wild. She could move with his, move with another one, and then she could... Heroes starting their turn in this location must play their cards face down in the storyline. They get no benefit. Oh, wow, that one's not good. Maybe we go this way. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Thor's move. I've got 2 wild. I can place 1 star, which flips this one. And that is 3 events cleared. And I have 1 more wild, and I'll rescue the civilian there, and that is that card done. I should have drawn a card. So now I have 5, and it's my final turn. I draw another card. Thor. With these 2 wilds, Thor, he gets 3 punches against a single. He could move, he can move, and then 3 punches against Living Laser. But he will also be on the thing with M.O.D.O.K, which I'm not sure that's good to do. Or we could move him, and then 3 stars would get rid of that. Let's do that. I'm going to play Thor. He's going to move, and then he's got 2 wilds and a star. I will put all 3 stars on here to get... Well, no. Hold on. This one's full. I will move, and then with the 2 wild, I'll defeat the thugs. And then with a star, I will... Heroes starting their turn in this location must play their card face down in the storyline. They get no benefit from their own card. So how do you... that's a weird one. I'll think about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and rescue another civilian. And he's done. All right, these... go up to here, and I should have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do. And now we reveal a M.O.D.O.K card. He will move 1, but he doesn't do a BAM ability, which is good. He will place 2 civilians at his location, and he'll place 1 here, and he'll place 1 here, but he cannot because it's full. And it says, if you can't do it, you flip 1 hero. So this one gets flipped. All right. And that is his turn. Bought me a little breathing room. And I draw a card. It's my turn. Now I'm inheriting a move and a star from Thor. So I could play Thor again. But the 3, I can't attack M.O.D.O.K right now. And these guys are just sitting here. I need to get them moving. Thor can move, but if I move him, that's not... No, let's not do Thor. All right. Heroes starting their turn in this location must play their card face down. They get no benefit from their own card. So if I were to play a Thor card, I have to put it face down, and he doesn't do anything. So what that means is I have to move somebody on here to get rid of this. This is a timing issue to benefit from that. So Thor, you're unfortunately going to have to stay there for a little bit. So let's go ahead and get Winter Soldier moving and a punch. We will move, and we will... Do I punch Chameleon or do I punch... We got to try to clear these. All right, so let's go ahead and punch a Thug. All right, so we punched a Thug, and that is his turn. Draw a card. 2 wild. If I play it, I'm going to lose that, so I got to save that card. Man, heroes starting their turn must play their card face down in the storyline. They get no benefit from their own card. I think this is the benefit right here. Yeah, it is. I'm going to double check that, but that is a benefit that you get. Let me make sure the wording is right. All right. Benefit, play a card, resolve actions, move, attack, heroic action, special effect. In each hero deck, there are a few cards with a special effect. May apply the... Okay, that is the benefit, if I remember right. I think that's what I remember. So Thor could do 3 punches, but there's nothing to do. So we'll hold off on that. All right, so let's see. Do I want to play another... Winter Soldier, I've only got 2 punches. That's not really going to help me. But Miss Marvel has a wild. She could move and do... I'm going to do that. I'm going to play Captain Marvel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'll move here. A punch. We'll take another Thug off. And she's got a wild. We will punch Chameleon for 1. All right. That is it. I draw a card, and it is 3rd and final turn. Now, that's not bad. Captain Marvel could move and then do a wild. Or Thor could move. Or Thor would get 2 wilds. If I play this, he could put 2 stars on here. But then this gets played face down on the timeline. And it can't come back. I would lose the 2 wilds. Which means some cards allow you to pull a card from the timeline. I don't think these heroes have that. So I think I'm going to play it. It will get played face down, but I do get 2 wild. I will put 2 stars on here. And it goes face down. All right, and that... Oh, hold on. 2 wilds, and he inherits a wild, which will clear this one. But he started his turn there, so this still goes face down. Now, that is my 4th threat cleared, which means this goes away. And this card shifts down, and what it means now is the villain will act after every 2 hero plays. So this goes to the timeline. 1, 2, and then this is down. And 1, 2, 3. I have 5 cards in my hand, and it is M.O.D.O.K's turn. M.O.D.O.K will not move, and he does a BAM. The BAM ability says, flip a hero card. So we have to flip this one, Captain Marvel. All right. And he doesn't place any thugs or civilians, which is good. But now I only get to play 2 heroes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll draw Thor. We need to defeat thugs, because once I clear a 2nd card, then I can start damaging the villain. And he has 7 health. So the thugs are here and 2 here, and I need to clear 3 of them. So we got to get here. So with the last card, this one is face down. So I believe since it's face down, you treat it as blank. So the hero that I play next will not inherit anything because it's blank. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's get any 2 actions. Here we go. Winter Soldier will move and punch. he moves, and he punches. Now I draw another card, and he's got 2 wild, which will not help me because I need, well, I guess I could clear another punch. I'm not going to waste that 2 one. I'm going to play another, hold on. Whoever I play is going to inherit a punch and a move. So that could be Captain Marvel. But I only have 1 for her. She would move, punch, move. She can move, punch, and then move back. Or I just play a single, or if I play the 2 wild, he could punch, and then he gets a move and 2 wild. Let's do that. I'm going to play another Winter Soldier, so he will punch for this one. For the 2 wild, or a move, 1, and then for the 2 remaining one, he'll go move, move, and he is done. All right, so we're almost there. So these 2 get played on top of this timeline card, and we flip another one. Oof. All right, this is good. He's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. He does a BAM ability. Well, we have to flip a hero card, so this one gets flipped. And anybody who's where a BAM ability is, so Chameleon has a BAM where Mars Marvel, deal 1 damage to a hero in this location equal to the number of fists at the bottom of the last 2 hero cards. There's 1 fist. Wilds are not actually printed fists. So the number of fists is 1. 1 hero equal to the number at the last 2. So I take a damage. When you take damage, you have to take 1 of your cards in your hand and put it at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to keep that Thor card. I'm going to get rid of one of the Winter Soldier punches. I've already got another one in here, so this one goes to the bottom of the deck. That's damage. Now I have 4 cards. Whenever I get down to 0 cards in my hand, I lose. And then, consciousness transferal. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, BAM on the next card flips 1 additional hero. Ooh. Some hero cards have a special ability which allows you to flip a villain card down, and it would cancel this, but I don't think any of mine have it. Now I have 2 turns. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to pull Winter Soldier. Now, I only need to flip 1 more, or defeat 1 more thug in order to start hitting M.O.D.O.K. And I've got that. I'm going to inherit 2 wild from the previous card, Winter Soldier, and here's a punch. With this punch, I clear the thug card. Where's these go? Clear the thug card. That shifts this down, which allows the villain to now be damaged. Now I need to get Thor to wherever M.O.D.O.K is, because I've got this special 3 punchy card, which would really hurt him. The downside, the bad news is I got to play another card. Now, here we go. If I play Captain Marvel, she can move and get at least 1 punch on M.O.D.O.K, so I'll do that. We got a move and a punch. So I take 1 of his healths off, and that is the end of my turn. Now remember, as long as this is up, BAM on the next card will flip an additional hero card. All right, so let's reveal it. There is a BAM. It will move 3. 1, 2, 3, right where I want you with Thor. It does a BAM ability, which will flip this card and another one because of that one. So he's really going to town. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that are face up so far. So I'm doing okay. Then it says consciousness transferal. As long as it's in face up, BAM on the next card flips additional ones. So we're going to do that again. It's going to stay up, which means now it's my turn. I draw a card. And let's get Thor. Now Thor will inherit the move, but I don't want to move him. Here we go. 2 punches plus a move. You don't have to use it, but it's available. With the 2 punches, I punch M.O.D.O.K for 2. Then for my next card, I punch him for 3. 1, 2, 3. He has 1 health left. And that is the end of my turn. I'm not going to use any of my moves because I want to stay there. Timeline. We reveal a card. He will move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He does a bam, which flips over this card. And then he places 1 thug at 2 at his location, and 1 clockwise and 1 counterclockwise. Clockwise and counter. All right. Whoever plays next is going to get a move. So I think I win. I draw a card. Captain Marvel. Photon Blast. 2 punches to an adjacent location. I'll play it. It doesn't matter. M.O.D.O.K only has the 1 health left. I punch him, Photon Blast. I don't even have to move, and I win. Wow, that's interesting. I like that one. I could see where M.O.D.O.K will be very difficult when you play in this game, you play normal mode. You can play hard. There's 2 levels beyond it. In one of them, you have to get rid of the single wild symbols. And in the next harder one, you have to get rid of the double wild. Do I have any more of those? Wherever the double wild is. This one, you have to get rid of your double wild. So I could see how playing M.O.D.O.K on a higher level will be difficult, because when you get rid of the wilds, the wilds were very helpful in this game for getting me where I needed to go or doing what I needed to do. But when you lose those wilds, you have to basically do what the icon on it is. You can't choose. So on the next time I play M.O.D.O.K, I am definitely going to play him at the next higher level, which will remove the all single wilds from the game. And then if I beat that one, I'll play him again in the future and remove the double wilds. All right, that's all I got. This is Jim the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this game of Marvel United. Thor, Winter Soldier, and Captain Marvel defeated M.O.D.O.K, and we'll see how I do against the next villain in the next video. Until then, everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.